morning, guys. I am having second breakfast of the day. I feel like this morning has just been so weird. I woke up at 6 a.m. on my own, naturally. That is so not like me at all. I feel like I'm a solid 7 a.m., 7:30 girly. But I woke up at 6 a.m. naturally and just like felt good. So I just got out of bed and started my day. And Henry was like, what is going on? So had my first breakfast at like 6:15. I had avocado toast and smoked salmon. And then I did a couple things around the house and did like a mini dumbbell workout at home. A mini dumbbell workout at home. And it was so hard. I feel like I am just so out of shape from surgery, recovering from surgery. Honestly, I've kind of been paranoid about taking it easy. Like, I'm so scared I'm going to hurt myself. But I played tennis this weekend and climbed like back to back, and like I was tired, but I felt okay. So I did a dumbbell workout today and I used 8-pound weights, and typically I would try and do like 3 sets of 10. Today I just did 2 sets of 8 of like my regular little circuit, and it was hard. Like, I'm tired. Like, I had to sit down and I had to lay down before I got in the shower because I was so tired. But that's why I'm making a second breakfast, because I'm hungry. My body's like not used to anything anymore. I have been walking a lot. That is the one thing. I've been walking a ton. Because that was one thing like I was okay to do like right off the bat. So I've been keeping that up, but just as far as like cardio or like strength training goes, I've been doing none of that for like a month. So we're easing back into it. But also today was weird because right after my workout, before I jumped in the shower, Poppy just decided to throw up on the guest bed, which she will do this sometimes if she has like these little green treats. They're like dental treats. And we've learned we can't give those to her in the morning because if she eats them on an empty stomach, she will throw up. But I didn't give her one this morning, and I checked with Henry and he didn't give her one either. But like there was green in the throw up. Sorry if this is TMI. So I don't really know if she just decided she wanted to add a little chaos to the morning or what, but she seems fine now. She's like running around playing. So I don't know what that was, but I'm washing the duvet cover right now. The problem is it like soaked through to the duvet, and like our washer isn't big enough to wash the duvet. So we're probably gonna have to take that to the dry cleaners, which is annoying, but so be it. But it's only 8:30. Like, I feel like I've had a whole day. I showered, I washed my hair. It's crazy. Never tried this angle before on my camera, but I'm trying to switch things up. It's a short week because Monday was Memorial Day, and it still feels like the longest week I've ever had, and it's only Wednesday. I don't know if it's because I took Friday off, so I had like 4 straight days off or what, but this week is kicking my butt, and I'm just like exhausted, honestly. Like, I feel like yesterday too, after work, I was zonked. Like, was planning on working out, did not happen. Barely had the energy to like make dinner. And I don't know if it's screen fatigue or what, but I like just had a long weekend, so I feel like I shouldn't be feeling this way, but I am. I don't have any meetings until noon, which is cool. I've kind of just been like having some quiet time, getting some stuff done because I have quite a few things on my to-do list. And I'm just trying to get ahead of stuff because we move in 4 weeks, and I just know things are gonna pile up, and the one thing I can control is like being on task with work. So that's what we're going to focus on. I feel like if things are in line with work, everything else I can handle. But if everything else is crazy and I'm behind on work, that does not feel good to me. It's so crazy because like we move in 4 weeks, but actually like our pod is getting dropped off in a couple of days, and it will get picked up in 2 weeks. And then I think I explained this, like our pod has to get picked up early because we needed like a guaranteed day it would be dropped off. And to like guarantee that day, they have to pick it up like extra early. So once the pod is picked up, Henry and I are both like gonna be with our parents for a couple of days since like there will be no furniture here or anything. So I think we'll be with my parents, or I'll be with my parents. Henry's gonna be with his parents for like, I don't know, like 10 days maybe. So really I have like 2 weeks to pack up the house. And I say Henry's helping too. 2 weeks to pack up the house. And then I'll be living out of a suitcase for like about 2 weeks. And then we will move into our new place, which I'm so excited about. But I feel like I just keep thinking of things we need to do. Like I need to buy a lock for our pod. I need to go to Home Depot and buy TV boxes. I still haven't packed up like my clothes or anything. I feel like I'm just like procrastinating that. I also like there's still stuff at my parents' we need to move. Like I have a couch at my parents' house, some bins, some like Christmas decorations, things like that, that I will still need to like bring from my parents' house to here, which thankfully my couch breaks into like 3 pieces, so like it can fit in a car. I think like it can fit if we split it up and put like some in my car and some in Henry's car. I think it'll be fine. I'm just saying all this out loud. You guys probably don't care about any of this. I immediately hopped on my walking pad after lunch because I'm already feeling like the sleepy setting in, but I just got out of that meeting I took while I was eating my lunch, and I've got about 2 hours until my next meeting. So I'm gonna work on some dashboard visuals. Like the source and everything is set up. It's just like I need to create widgets and visuals for it, which is, I don't want to call it mindless work, but like it's not taxing, I guess is the word for it. So when I'm doing something like that, I like to either like listen to something or have something on TV, or I'll usually pull up like a YouTube video or something on my iPad. So I just have the Gals on the Go podcast video playing while I do this. I just feel like it's breaks things up and it makes something that like could be boring just like a little more exciting. So I'm gonna sit and do that for a little bit. It'll probably take me, I don't really know how much time it's gonna take me. Usually I would like map out what I want the dashboard to look like, but I'm kind of just like winging this one. There wasn't like a ton of like specifics when this dashboard was requested. So I'm just gonna kind of like do what I think is good, and then I'll go through a demo with the team and like we can add whatever they need. But this one is like very very lax, I think is how I would describe it. So I'm just gonna work on that for a little bit. My word, y'all, it has been a day. So like almost 6. Just finished work. I'm gonna make a super simple, like mindless dinner. Like you do not even have to think. I'm just gonna crisp up some sausage, some chicken sausage, saute all these mushrooms, and then make the tomato orzo from the Brock Your Body's chicken meatballs and tomato orzo recipe. That stuff is like crack to me. I literally love it. And the best part is I can use my Dutch oven for like everything, so I only have to dirty up one pan, because the thought of cleaning all these dishes in the sink really sucks. But I just need to like unplug and just let my brain be for a second. So I'm just gonna turn on some TV and cook while I listen to a show or something. Is that like a, I need to close this fridge. I'm just leaving it open. Do other people like to like cook with something on, like whether it's a YouTube video or a TV show or like music or something? Or is that just me? I don't know, I feel like it's fun. I mean, I like cooking on its own, but I feel like watching my show like after work and cooking, it's like nice way to unwind, you know? Oh, I left my drink in the house. Oh, my camera's about to die too. Okay, what a start to the morning. Good morning, guys. I realized yesterday I did not leave my house, and I need to leave my house at least like once a day so I don't go insane. Because like if you work from home full time, I feel like you get it. Like you can become a hermit so easily and like not even realize it. So to combat that, I am going to Chick-fil-A to pick up breakfast, and that's gonna be my little get out of the house errand. One, because nothing at home sounds good for breakfast, and two, this is just like a little switch up in my routine. Like eating every meal at home is like great. I love doing it. I love being able to cook and just like control what I'm eating, but it's also just like another reason I like don't get out of the house a lot. Between working from home and like liking to cook and just like with all my dietary stuff, I just don't get out of the house a lot, and like my routine becomes the same whether it's like a work day or a weekend. So we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A and pick up some breakfast. Hope it doesn't hurt my stomach because it's kind of a 50-50 chance, but I'm willing to risk it for Chick-fil-A breakfast. And then we will come home and get our day started. And I feel like I'm already so much like peppier knowing that like this is just like a little kind of a switch in my routine. She's double fisting this morning. I've got my electrolytes and my coffee. I just love my cute little cups. I think this is the only Stanley I own, and I got it because of its color. And at the time, like no other like water bottles had this color on the market, but like I am a Hydro Flask girly till I die. Every single other one of my water bottles is Hydro Flask. This is the only Stanley I have. Yes, I do have tennis on the TV, but it's on mute. I just like want to watch what's going on. It's Coco Gauff is playing, and I'm switching back between Coco Gauff and Yannick Sinner's match. They're both like second round matches, and I wanted to watch them. But I totally forgot. I have these sweatpants from Daily Drills. I bought them to match that sweatshirt I wear all the time, and I don't know why I forgot about them because I literally love them so much. They are just like the perfect like slouch, and they're not, I don't think they're fleece. It's almost like, and maybe it is fleece, I don't know, but it's like lighter, so I can wear them in the summer. Honestly, they're still probably a little warm for Memphis summer, but Colorado summer, they're gonna be perfect for. But yeah, I totally forgot I had them. I'm having lunch at my desk, but don't feel bad for me because I think I'm gonna try and log off like a smidge early, so I'm just gonna work through lunch. Also, don't feel bad because this is my lunch. How stunning. I feel like I go through phases where like smoked salmon and avocado toast, I could eat it for every meal. And then I go for weeks where like it gives me the ick. But right now I'm in a phase where like I've been eating this every day for the past week. Okay, we are done with work, and I just started doing a little bit more packing for the move. I went through that closet, and it had basically just like all of my Henrietta packed up his stuff, but like winter clothes, ski gear, just things I'm definitely not gonna need. And I put them all in one of these like moving bags, which are so great. And I've been really trying to just like not let my thoughts spiral and get like overwhelmed, but I feel like I'm about to enter one, and I'm trying really hard to fight it, but sometimes you just can't fight it. I am just stuck between this whole like we have so much time to pack up before we move, like we have 2 weeks, and then also I'm like we don't have enough time. Like I have this thing where sometimes I measure in weekends where I'm like, okay, we can only get stuff done on the weekends, which is not true. Like it's a work day and I'm packing, right? So like proof you can get stuff done during the week, but I don't know, I'm just like a little stressed out because I feel like there's a lot left to pack up, but at the same time we're still in the house for like 2 weeks, so like I don't want to pack everything up. Also, Henry's gonna be out of town next week on a work trip, so that just like really doesn't leave us that much. I don't know, I'm just getting a little stressed out and trying not to, but it's really hard. So I'm just gonna try and maybe pack up some other stuff and maybe make myself feel a little better, but I'm just stressed out. There is this donut place near our house that Henry and I always drive by, and we never go to it. So since it's Friday, I decided to go and pick up some stuff, and they just put them all in these little bags. I got a collage for us to split, and then I got 3 different kinds of donuts. I got the squish them. Oh, they're warm. Okay, I just got a standard chocolate glaze with sprinkles. I got a red velvet. Oh, that looks so good. And I got a cinnamon crumb cake donut. Oh my god, these look so good. Henry doesn't know I got these, so when he gets off his call, he's gonna be like, what? I want to cut off like a little piece of each of these and eat them. Yum. I will not lie to you guys, I woke up like super anxious. We have our pod being dropped off today. That's what we're using to move. And they just sent over like a bunch of like specifics, like you need this amount of space, this amount of runway, and they said they needed like 40 feet to like maneuver the pod. And originally we were just gonna put it on the street in front of our house, but then randomly like 2 days ago we woke up and there's like signs throughout our street saying like paving from 7 to 5, like no street parking, which we haven't seen any pavers yet, but like, well, obviously we can't put it on the street anymore. So we were like measuring the other night to make sure it could go like in our back, because we have like where we park our cars. And like we think it's gonna work, but we're just like not really sure. Neither of us have gotten a pod before, so I'm just like a little anxious when like they come to drop it off that it's not gonna work, or they're gonna be like, yeah, we can't do this. So I kind of woke up with like a racing heart. But you guys know I was like already stressed out about moving yesterday, so I feel like this is stacked on top of it. I feel like once the pod is dropped off, I'll be able to breathe a little easier. And Henry and I talked last night and we made a list of like things we want to get done this weekend for the move. So I just need to take some deep breaths because my heart is like racing. And just pray that the pod drop off goes okay. But for now, I'm gonna drink my greens and eat my little donuts and try not to worry about everything else. As we can see, the pod fit in the back. It is next to me. One thing off of the list of me worrying, but now I have something else to worry about. Hold on, let me turn on my car. It is hot. AC is distracting. It's just so hot. I can't sit in here without the air on. I was talking to my doctor the other day, and we're upping the dosage on one of my meds, and I've like gotten this prescription filled a couple of times, granted not with like the new dosage, but it's been like $8. And when she called in the new dosage, CVS said it was gonna be $120, and I was like, what? So I was going back and forth with like insurance, and then they were saying that like my insurance benefits partner could fill it for $20 instead of $120. So then I was like going back to my doctor. I was like, hey, can you reissue it? And then she was like, oh, I have this Savers card, use this. So I've just been going back and forth. So now I'm going to CVS. Hopefully the Savers card works and I can pick up the new prescription. I feel like I've just been like in such a bad mood today. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm just like whining and complaining and negative. I really don't like being in this headspace, but it's just like kind of where I'm at today. But I told myself once the pod got delivered, I'd feel a little better, and I do feel a little better, but now I like just want this prescription thing like dealt with, because it's just like annoying. And if I don't get it, then I have like an appointment with my doctor on Monday, and like if I don't get the dosage and like try it out this weekend, then like we're gonna have nothing to talk about on Monday. So we will find out very shortly if this works. And then also I need to stop by the dry cleaners because I'm dropping off that duvet that Poppy threw up on earlier this week. Yes, I feel like my life is just so chaotic, y'all. All right, it is much later. We kind of made like, I don't want to call them last minute plans, but kind of last minute. We made them like this morning. We're going to this like concert in the park. Whoa, lighting. This like concert in the park with some family, and it's like a bring your lawn chairs and like a picnic and everything. So Henry and I Or I picked up some cookies earlier. Henry and I are bringing cookies. I'm just wearing this rib shirt from Athleta. I think it's in the color Eden. And then I bought a new pair of my favorite wide leg linen pants from Old Navy. I'm not kidding, I paid $15 for them because they were on sale. The only difference between these and the other ones I have that I rave about is these are like the newer ones. So the ones I have that I usually talk about are from like 2 years ago. It's like the same style. The only difference is it doesn't have like a drawstring waistband like the other one does, which I can't decide if I like or not because I do like the ability to like tighten it, but it seems to be like it holds up pretty well. I'm wearing a size medium. I literally love them. They're not see-through. I wouldn't wear like black underwear with them, but literally I feel like I talk about these all the time. Y'all are so annoyed, but like the best wide leg linen pants are from Old Navy. But yeah, I'm gonna go pack up our bag with our wine and our cookies and see if I can find our lawn chairs because I think we already packed them up, but we'll find them. It's okay.